going on? It's the BTC Network here again with another episode, man. We hear results are not, typical. I just want to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot coming in with today's show. Three good guys here ready to take off, man. So I'm gonna let my guy take the floor.
All right. We already know that this is not financial advice. If you want to seek
So,
any type of financial advice, go ahead and consult the professionals. This right here is just the opinion from us, and just us, just entertaining ourselves and entertaining the public about what's going on in the economy and crypto abroad. All right, so I'm gonna say, navigating the shift, embracing the protocol economy of Web 3.0.
yep.
Welcome to the BTC Network podcast,
Right.
where we delve into the transformative power of blockchain technology and the emergence of Web 3.0. Today, we explore the transition towards protocol economy, characterized by decentralized liquidity assets and a widespread of adoption of protocol economy, adoption of digital assets. In this brief, we illuminate how this paradigm shift offers a unique opportunity for real investors or retail investors to participate in the digital asset landscape before institutional gains dominate the space. The rise of Web 3.0. Web 3.0 signifies the fundamental evolution in the internet's architecture, shifting from centralized platforms to decentralized protocols, facilitated by blockchain technology. At its core, Web 3.0 fosters trustless interactions, immutable record keeping, and enhanced security, laying the foundation of the protocol economy. Decentralized liquidity assets. Central to the protocol economy are decentralized liquidity assets, epitomized by cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Unlike
Yep.
traditional currencies, these digital assets operate outside the control of any single entity, leveraging blockchain's decentralized nature to enable peer-to-peer transactions with unprecedented security and efficiency. Empowering retail investors. In contrast to the previous technological revolutions, where institutional players led the charge, the protocol economy presents a unique opportunity for retail investors to seize the initiative. With governments increasingly embracing blockchain technology for cross border transactions and a lack of comprehensive global regulations, retail investors have a window of opportunity to acquire digital assets before institutional capital floods the markets. Seizing the opportunity, retail investors now possesses the upper hand in accessing digital assets at early stages, capitalizing on the democratization of investment opportunities enabled by blockchain technology by educating themselves on the intricacies of crypto market and staying informed about regulatory developments. Retail investors can position themselves strategically in this burgeoning landscape. As we navigate the transition towards a protocol economy and Web 3.0, it's imperative for retail investors to recognize the unique opportunities at hand by embracing digital assets and staying informed. Individuals can actively participate in shaping the future of finance while potentially reaping the rewards of early adoption. Join us on the BTC network as we continue to explore the transformative potential of blockchain technology and a protocol economy. Now, with that said, right, we have
Right.
we have to keep the people in tune and keep them engaged, right? That the fact of the matter is, we early to the game. When it was at the time with the internet and email, the
Yeah.
institutions got in first
Yep.
because retail piled on. The institutions was here, retail piled on top.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And and a lot of people getting shaked out by all of these black swan events or the markets, the bears winning, people long in Bitcoin and getting liquidated. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people seeing that, and it's fear. It's fear. But for real, when you really check it out, right? It's like the I was just on there. The greed index is at a 68. I mean, yeah, the greed index is at a 68. It's not even fear on there. It's still some greed there.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So a lot of people are still, getting these assets, these digital assets, at a discount, right now. And it's always when it's blood in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and buy that up.
Got
Right.
to.
Yeah.
And so we got a lot of stuff going on out here, man. A lot of war with Israel. We talked about that before, that Israel had bombed I guess it was an embassy or something, if I'm mistaken, that belonged to Iran. And then Iran, in retaliatory fashion, start sending a bunch of missiles, towards Israel. But their defense system, intercepted a lot of those missiles.
Yeah.
But
Right.
we on the brink of World War III. With World War III comes a lot of money getting poured in. A lot of people make a lot of money off of wars because of, we already know that silver is one of the main commodities and components that's inside ballistic missiles. So with war coming, every missile basically that's destroyed, you lose grams and ounces of silver that's obliterated from the market in its entirety, right?
Wow.
We're gonna get on silver in a second. But you have Russia saying that they gonna back the Ayatollah in Iran. So you got Russia backing them, and so we looking at an all out war going on here. And so but war is always money, because that happened at the time of the Great Depression. They was coming out of what? World War II.
Right.
World War II, right? And so a lot of people made a lot of money, and they were switching, it was another industrial revolution right then and there as well. So this represents another industrial revolution, which is the blockchain technology, and we seeing in war. And so I just think that this is smoke screen and mirrors, not to say that a lot of people losing their lives and dying, but it's still the narrative that they pushing, so retail investors won't be able to get a lot of money, right? In this space. And it's the same thing whereas though what they was putting out with this TikTok. That TikTok ban is because Jeff Bezos was losing trillions of dollars during the height of the pandemic. The stock for Amazon was $3,000, right? But right now, how much? Hey, crypto, tell me how much the stock, how much a share? Check that out. How much a share do Amazon cost right now? Y'all remember it was about $3,000, right?
Yeah.
At the time of the COVID, right? During the pandemic. How much? Yeah. How much is the share right now?
$183.
Man, that man lost trillions of dollars, man. He lost trillions of dollars, man. So again, these billionaires and these trillionaires, man, trillionaires, you ain't gonna see them on paper because they hide behind the trust funds and the estates.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you're never gonna see them, because it's private. You can't put that on the public. The public can only anything in the public is public knowledge. Anything in the private has to stay in the private. You know what I'm saying? That's you have to understand that language of civics. And so we looking at what's going on, at this war. And the fact that a lot of people is getting real, uptight about these things. And also all of this is happening around the time of the Bitcoin halving. It's crazy, right?
Crazy, right? Like it's like right on time with the shit. Like if it's like you said, like smoke and mirrors. So I get the same vibes with it, like with the smoke and mirrors shit. It's just like y'all trying to keep us not only down to where we can't invest, to where our mindset won't even get to the point where you won't even care about that. You too worried about, all your money already being liquidated somewhere.
Yep.
You owe multiple companies, so it's bad. Like it's just like, to me, that I see the smoke and mirrors. Like I feel it. Like you get what I'm saying? I feel like they just doing all the, like even with the beef, like you were saying with the Kendrick Lamar, I think that's all tied in. That's my opinion though. But I think it's all tied in. It's like now. They like now do it.
So yeah, throw a lot of people off what's going on.
It's throwing a lot of people off. There's a lot of people so they know the lyrics to every diss. They breaking them down. They doing breakdowns, you know what I'm saying? But these are the same guys who have no future investments and no, future plans and nothing. You get what I'm saying? They the ones that's working on them. It's working on them. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
So again, they want to highlight, the media highlight the negatives and stuff. Even though, with Kendrick Lamar and all, I think that with their beef, it's all platonic. I don't think that it is spill over like real turf wars or rat wars and stuff like that. Was though, gunfire be exchanged, or maybe somebody punch something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you do some underblow, things of that nature that you see with the drill rap, I don't think this right here is going on. transpire. And and what you think about this war? What you think about this war stuff right there, right here though, Stu? You know what I'm saying? How it's going to like affect the crypto market? You think it's going to affect the crypto market, or you think do you think that if all World War III breaks out, do you think the bull market is canceled?
I don't necessarily think it's canceled because the halving is going to, happen regardless. The amount of Bitcoins is going to get, cut in half. So I think that right there will, maneuver the markets to the upside regardless. May it take longer? Maybe people may be too excited for the Bitcoin halving and nothing happens on the 19th, 20th, and that's what I think. I think, all the fear in the markets may push it down before it goes up. And I see that happen with news a lot. It wicks the downside and then it goes the way everybody wanted to go, but that wick to the downside then liquidated everybody out.
Yeah, got all the small fries out of there.
Small fries, they like fuck that. My $100 then turned into 700, and then the next day then went to 400. I'm taking my 400 out. I got bills to pay. It's like why you invest that $1,000 if you had to pay bills with it in the first place. So,
but
Okay,
that's the majority out here though. People always, in and out.
And that's what brings the fear into the markets as well when you're using money that you should, be investing.
you over leveraging yourself.
Over leveraging, yep.
Sure. Everything you put in and never get touched, and you get what I'm saying, for years. Like, that's just how the game goes.
Yeah. So what that war said, that the reason why I think, and we know this to be true, that they switching over to the blockchain technology from the old internet is because of the debt, the United States debt. So United States debt, what is 33, 34 trillion, right?
Right.
And they ain't stopping. So since the 80s, you might as well say since like 84, 83, 84, 85, $1 trillion was attached to the debt, from the late 80s all the way until now. Because back then it was only 1 trillion. So that's why the power of the dollar, you can buy more. I remember I can buy a bag of chips for 25 cents. I remember when penny candy was really a penny. You get what I'm saying? Now that's long ago.
Candy lady. Facts. You go to the candy lady with $1, you getting everything.
Go right to the candy lady, you gonna get it all. You know what I'm saying? 50 cent Snickers. Them big Snickers that was like the big ones, what's they called? The
king size.
It was like 75 cents, 75, 80 cents. You get what I'm saying? And you can't even purchase a power of the dollar is down. And so you get a chance, pull up that US debt clock.
I got you.
Okay.
And so we looking right there at the debt clock. What is it at the left, man? 34 trillion, 657 billion.
How fast it's moving, though.
It's steady moving, man. It's steady moving. A lot of people don't even know about this debt clock that exists, but they think that this right here is FUD in itself.
Right.
But we know it ain't FUD because what's the price? What a gold at on there? You can see the price of gold. What's the price of gold? $2,300. You see that over there on the bottom right?
Yeah.
Per ounce.
Hold on. Let me see. What did it say? For gold.
To the bottom right.
It should be over there on the right side. That's the dollar to gold ratio is 9,000. But we know that gold right now on the market, it might not be on the market.
It's a 28. That's per ounce, 28.20.
$1 to gold, that's per ounce, like $1 to gold ratio since 1913 is $28.26 per ounce. And then right now the gold ratio at 10 years is $9,338 per ounce.
Yep.
So and right now in real time, if you're gonna go to like a bullion dealer, gold would be, basically $2,300. Let me see. Gold right now. Gold price of gold. Gold right now, it's $2,384. Right? And so that got to burst. That bubble got to burst.
Right.
And this is why all the banks now is adopting is adopting blockchain technology. They want the CBDCs and they want to be able to get into this crypto. You know, a lot of them doing with this ETFs. And then we looking over there at silver. So we see over there at silver, a lot of people don't understand that the best way for you to be able to hedge against this inflation is to own crypto, which is an asset, and also physical gold and silver, and also try to get your real estate game up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All of that is not too liquid like money, but it's still liquid. You know what I'm saying? And you can still hold it as a store of value. And so what we see over there, we see on the bottom right, you see paper to silver ratio. And I think we talked about this earlier. It's 396 paper contracts to 1 bar of silver, like 1 physical bar of silver. So you got 396 paper contracts. And we're gonna look at the prices. So that right there basically is this. A bar of silver right now, like $29. Silver $29, right? This is crazy, man. How this going right now? It's right under people's faces. That you trading paper. That's like the ETF, the Bitcoin ETF. Mm-hmm. Why would you want to go to Bitcoin and get a Bitcoin ETF through the bank or through whoever, you know what I'm saying, is offering it, whereas though you can go on the exchange and get it for yourself and own the Bitcoin.
Right.
You want to go ahead and own, you don't even own a Bitcoin when you get an ETF. You don't own it. You don't own it. They still own it.
Right.
Get the price.
Yeah, so they just lock you in at that price point.
You get Robinhood.
Robinhood gonna own it. Robinhood owns all them assets that's on there. You don't own it.
Yep.
Because anything happen, Robinhood gonna do a bail-in. If anything, if Robinhood gets sued and owes some money, they're gonna take money out your account to pay for their legal fees.
Mm-hmm. That's simple.
So what was it? 300. It was what to 396.
Yeah.
So 396 times 29. That's 11. That's 11,484 right there. 11,000. You look at that, right? That's 396 paper contracts to 1 bar. I mean, one ounce of silver.
Right.
That's crazy right there. That's crazy. That's $11,484 if I'm mistaken, right? And so, but you don't own the silver. I got my own silver right here.
Right.
It's a 10-ounce bar. I got a few of them right here by Atmex. And I'm not getting paid for this, anything like that.
Right.
This is what I got. This 1 bar right here. This another one right here. It's another one right here. It's another one right here. It's silver right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to get an ETF. And I'm quite sure that y'all don't need to get an ETF for Bitcoin. Y'all own y'all's outright. Y'all got it in y'all ledger. Mm-hmm. Right? And so when it comes to this precious metals and stuff like that, like precious metals and crypto right now, everybody is flooding to it. You got China and all these other countries that's running the gold. They buying up all the gold. They buying up all the silver because they know what's going to happen. It's going to be a crash. It has to be a correction in the stock market. Yeah. Look at the debt. It's steady going. $34 trillion.
It's crazy.
34 trillion dollars. I can't even fathom having that in my bank account. $34 trillion. What I'm gonna do? What you gonna do with it?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
34 trillion. 34 trillion.
It's crazy.
And so, we got to sit back and really like realize that we kind of early, even though people been in the space since 2015, 14, and all that. You still early because now regulations and adoptions about to come. They regulating it right now, and then they're gonna adopt it. So they got 3 phases that they go through, y'all. They sue it, then they regulate it, and then they adopt it. Mm-hmm. Anytime anything new that they don't understand in technology, they sue it, they regulate it, and then they adopt it.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the exchanges and everything like that the SEC has sued.
Right.
Yeah.
They in their suing phases right now. They suing all of these exchanges. They Uniswap, they suing them. Mm-hmm. You follow?
Gotta go.
They trying to get them up out of there because they need their friends in this space. The Elizabeth Warrens and all over the world. They need them in this space so they can get this money because they missing out on it.
So now we gonna have to use their swaps and stuff like that.
Yeah, the different swaps, the different ones. You know what I'm saying?
They might go for pancake swap next.
Man, they might go for it, man. They might go for it, man. And so I got a lot of people got some theories, but I'll leave that for another podcast, man, on a theory, you know what I'm saying, a few other theories that I'm just thinking. I'm gonna stick to the current topics on this one. And and so we got Brad Garlinghouse was the CEO of XRP, said that $5 trillion is supposed to enter the market by 2024.
Right.
So we already see Bitcoin dominance is always at its apex. It's always gonna be it's the first. So we saying by May, they're gonna have an Ethereum ETF. What you think about that?
By May? Oh, that should be big for Ethereum.
And that's about to. I think that's going.
Timing.
Ethereum finna hit 10K.
Yeah.
And what you think that's gonna do to the meme, the coins in on his native native coins?
Everything. That's going to go crazy for the blockchain gamers. So if you like for me, that's gonna go crazy in so many elements of what I got going already. That's gonna blow up all my blockchain coins.
Oh, the blockchain coins. Yeah, I can see that. So this is
A lot
why
of the games
people
on the
pushing the
Ethereum
Shiba
network.
Inu narrative.
Right.
So Shiba still got a lot of room, you know what I'm saying, to run.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Sure, for sure.
So maybe 30, 40x, 50.
30, 40x, 50.
Yeah, at the most.
All right, okay, all right.
Anything more is a blessing.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, I think we position in some good ones. I don't think all meme coins gonna run though.
No.
I don't think all of them gonna run though. I think some meme coins is some duds. Definitely. I see all these influencers, man, pushing all these bullshit ass meme coins sometimes.